This is good. This is all pretty easy stuff for me to get you. And I was right about all those liquids, you see?
Congratulations.
You have to take all of your medications. And I think today we have to change your dressing. In fact, I think we just need to get you all cleaned up. I mean, really. Interesting.
What?
According to this, you can start eating some solid food. Simple stuff.
I hate oatmeal.
There are other things.
Tuna casserole.
What?
Buzz, he makes a really nice tuna casserole.
A company?
Mm.
Okay. Good. Then I will run and go get you some tuna casserole.
Thanks.
Hi.
Not so soon.
Tuna casserole looks really good.
I'm not hungry right now.
Of course you're not. Okay. Just warm it up for you later. I'll get you cleaned up now. Not really looking your best.
Is that right?
Do you want your daughters to see you like this?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, go.
I don't think I can get there.
All right, how about we make a little deal?
No tuna casserole, okay?
Please, it's bigger than that. I want the house. For my son, Gus's son.
Don't use the sympathy cards. No, it doesn't work.
I don't want your sympathy.
What do you want me to do? You want me to give it to you?
No. You bought it. You wanted to feel close to him. Fine. You keep it. And rent it.
To you.
I just want to have a normal home for my child.
No. Help me.
No. Fine. What? Olivia. Olivia! Excuse me. She's just recently had a heart transplant.
I'll take her.
Collapsing. I got you. I got you. Have to hurry because I don't know.
Don't call anyone.
You're alive.
Bummer, huh?
This happened because you weren't taking your medications. Dangerous.
I told
I
you.
know, your big dramatic plan. You almost got your wish.
Hey, they told me.
Welcome back.
You don't look so hot. What happened?
Her nurse was on break, and I found her.
The nurse. Okay, well, this nurse thing is not working out. Ava was afraid something like this would happen, so time for plan B.
here?
Well, because you passed out, and, you know, you don't look so hot. Doctor says you're not taking your medicine, so it's time for your family to take over. Not so bad here.
Riva?
Yeah, well, she's out of town. She'll understand. It's going to be fine. And the hospital's going to send over another nurse. I'll help out in the evening, and, you know, deck of cards around here. We can play some cards. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hi, it's Natalia.
Hi.
I was just wanted to make sure that Olivia was okay.
Yeah, she's fine. She's just a little tired. She's gonna be taking a nap, and hopefully she'll feel better, you know, once she wakes up. You have been such a big help. Thank you.
It's fine. I was just checking in, that's all.
Okay, I'll tell her you called.
Okay.
You're hungry, huh?
How do you always know that, huh?
I don't know. You okay?
Yeah, I should be great, but I'm not. Wait, why you all did it up? Where you going?
I have to go to Towers. Job interview.
No.
I know. Well, they need a late shift waitress, so.
You know, I hate that snooty place, please.
I know. But I need more work. And I'm hoping they don't remember you. I'm gonna make you a little something, okay, before I leave? Oh, no.
What did you do?
Oh, no way. We are not gonna live like this anymore.
No, relax.
No.
I'm not even that hungry.
Now, you know what? I will call you after my interview. Get ready for some changes. I'm sorry.
Hey, Natalia, right? It's Jonas from Chicago. Used to eat at Luigi's.
Oh, wow. Hey. Nice to see you. Go back to whatever you're doing. Enjoy.
Thanks for listening. Are you stalking me?
No, I heard they're hiring.
You work for me at the Beacon.
Nights. Why are you here?
Oh, okay. Go ahead, give me the big moral lecture.
I'm glad to see you up and around.
That's it.
Yeah, it's better than watching you waste away, trying to put Gus's heart in a grave.
Oh, see, that's right. This is your fault that I'm here, because you wanted me to stay alive, so like it or not, here I am.
Listen, I can't tell you how to live. I just want you to live.
And the prisoner gets escorted back to her cell for bad behavior.
You told me you didn't drink tonight.
I didn't. Cassie wouldn't let me. Big drip.
Oh, hey guys. What's up? Not too much?
We just wanted to see if maybe the rooms were still available.
Yeah. Actually, there are 2 rooms available. And they're together, and they're down the hall, close to the bathroom, and hey, they're yours if you want them.
Ma, you know Alan still lives here, right?
It's okay, we'll just avoid him.
Oh, come on. Ma, he's my grandfather. He's Gus's dad. I mean, he's a little crazy, but he's family, right?
He is family.
Hey, just out of curiosity, I mean, what made you change your mind?
Well, I think Gus, would want us to look out for each other and just take care of ourselves.
Yeah. We were making soup. We blew a fuse, and then this one blew a fuse.
Shut up. It wasn't that bad.
Hey, listen, you know what? I think you might like it here, actually.
Okay, so, what do I owe you for the 2 rooms?
Well, you'll definitely get a family discount, that's for sure. But let me talk to the landlord first, okay?
You'll let me know. You promise.
I promise.
Okay. Okay.
Huh?
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
No.
All right. Good. Hey, Pop, listen, just a little FYI here. I vacated my room at the boarding house, okay? Otalia and Rafe, they don't have a place to stay, so, anyway, if you want to get in touch with me, I'll be at the Springfield Inn, okay? Oh, good, just the person I was looking for.
Me?
Yes, ma'am. I've got good news. We are going to Chicago.
What?
I have 3 tickets right here to the Cubs game. Where's Rafe?
Wait, you want us to go to Chicago today? Now?
Well, yeah, these tickets won't be good tomorrow.
It's all kind of sudden.
Natalia, it's a great series. It's against the Brewers.
Oh, that's so sweet, Frank. I don't think I can go today, but maybe we.
No,
next time
we
can-
gotta go today. Come on, Natalia, you gotta be impulsive. Come on.
I don't even know where Rafe is.
Well, you know what? Then we'll find him. I'm a detective, and that's what I do best.
There you go, honey.
Thank you, Lynn. No word? Oh, then I'll tell you what. Then send him a text. And also, you know, tell them they're really good seats.
Okay. You know, Frank, I think maybe you should think of some backup people just in case I can't get a hold of him.
That's a good idea. You know, I'll get a couple squad cars to look around for him.
Are you kidding?
No. I mean, they can check them all. They can go to the park and.
No, I don't want a bunch of squad cars chasing after my son. It will totally freak him out.
Natalia, they're not going to arrest him.
Okay, what's really going on here? Because I know this is not about a baseball game.
Okay. I don't know if you saw this or not. The kid's really not on trial. He's just appearing in front of the judge. You're not going to go, are you?
Of course I'm going to go. I want to know what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. I talked to the officer. Okay, I read the report. The kid, he was inexperienced. Okay, he was driving with a learner's permit. Natalia, it wasn't his fault.
You sure about that?
Unfortunately, Gus ran a stop sign. He was speeding. I know it's easy to want to place blame somewhere else, but
Randy Linders. What are you doing here?
Hopefully the same thing you are.
You shouldn't be here. There's a lot of people and germs. And
Don't worry about me.
just so you know, the police think that it was an accident, and the driver was just a kid.
Well, somebody let him drive. Obviously, he wasn't ready.
You going in there and causing a scene is not going to make it any better.
For who? You?
For Gus's family.
And I have no stake in this. Maybe I wasn't married to the guy, but you and Jeffrey, you could have told me about this hearing.
I am here trying to figure out what Gus would want me to do.
Oh, for God's sake, you were his wife. Shouldn't you know? Because I do.
Is the stage ready, Mr. O'Neill?
Yes, Your Honor. Everyone's here.
Let's begin. People's inquiry into the death of Detective Gus Saitoro. Docket number 156.
It all just happened so fast.
Take your time. Tell us about that afternoon.
I just keep thinking, what if I'd gone another way? That isn't even the normal way I drive home. Or what if I left a few minutes earlier? I wouldn't have been there. None of this would have happened.
What did happen?
I was coming home, and this bike, this motorcycle, just came out of nowhere, so fast, right through the stop sign. And I tried. I hit the brakes, but I couldn't. I couldn't stop. And I hit him. It was loud. I remember it being really loud. So I jumped out of my car and I saw him lying on the ground. I didn't touch him. I heard you shouldn't. I called the ambulance. I told them what happened.
You could have helped him.
Mr. O'Neill? The state believes that Mr. Linders is telling the truth based on the police report and the skid marks and damage to the car. And he is not responsible for the death of Detective Vitoro. Your Honor, at this time, unless the court has any further objection, the Office of the District Attorney would like to... Your Honor, this is Detective Vitoro's wife. She asked to be heard.
Please come down, Mrs. Vitoro. You understand this is not a formal trial.
Yes.
What did you want to say, Mrs. Vitoro?
Everyone's talking about Gus and the accident, and nobody's talking about who he was. He was a husband and a father. He cared about life, and he cared about people. On that day, on that motorcycle, he was on his way to helping someone. I just wanted the court to know that if he was speeding...
Are you disputing Randy's version of the events?
You seem like a good boy. My husband was a very good man. And I know that he wouldn't want this hanging over your head. He wouldn't punish you for something that wasn't really your fault. He'd forgive you. So do I.
You forgive him?
It wasn't easy for me to say that.
It's easy to let that kid off the hook. He should be in jail.
For what?
He killed Gus!
He didn't do anything wrong. Did you even look in that boy's face? See how miserable he was? If you think for 1 second that Gus would want that boy suffering any more than he has, then you didn't really know him at all.
Gus was racing to save me. He was driving so fast. He was racing to save me.
Yeah.
I can't live with it.
You need to go home and rest.
Aren't you mad? At Gus, at that boy, at God, at me?
What do you think? Just because I don't make a big show of it like you do.
You seem okay.
Well, then I'm doing a much better job at hiding it than I thought. Because this hurts. This hurts.
You just want it to all go away, don't you?
Except I don't. Because it's all I have.
Got a few quarters I need change for the meter.
Just let me drive you home.
No, I'm okay now. Come on.
I'll get it.
I need you inside now.
Let go of me! Let
Hey,
go of me!
What are you doing?
He
Stop
killed my Came in here, killed my dad. Watch yourself.
Get him out of here.
Watch yourself. I'm gonna find you.
Get him out.
Dad,
You have to do something. You can't let Gus's son get arrested.
Okay, I'm doing everything I can, but Rafe just assaulted someone in a court in front of a judge, so, you know,
I know.
can't just make it disappear.
I know. Look, I get that the cop has to file a report, but if after that Rafe gets arrested, Natalia's not going to be able to bail him out.
I can recommend a low bail, but Olivia, that's all I can do.
No. I mean, if it comes to that, then I'll pay his bail.
Let me see your hand.
Fine.
Just let me see your hand.
Just stop.
You're gonna need some ice.
Hey.
Hey. So I guess we can't really make that game today.
Yeah, I heard.
So what's gonna happen?
I don't know, but the arresting officer is a friend of mine. I'm going to talk to him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Rafe? You sit tight, okay, buddy? I'll talk to you later.
Let me know how much it costs. I'll be at home. Don't say anything.
Whenever you even come back, you're just stupid.
Being angry and blaming someone else doesn't work. Does it hurt?
Pretty much. All the time.
I know what it feels like. You know, I've been there. I'm glad you came over.
Hi.
She's back.
I know. She let me in. You look beat. Huh? Did Reva beat ya?
No, it's worse. She's trying to take care of me.
Ooh, that's scary. Was there something else wrong? I can take you to the hospital.
No. You know what? You can take me to get my prescription. That would be great.
Okay, I'll go get it. You stay here.
I
You stay here.
gotta get out of here, really. It's okay.
No,
Tell me something to cheer me up.
I'm pregnant.
So, who's the lucky guy?
Sperm donor 387TZ3. I'd introduce you to him, but he's not really the kind of guy you take home to your mom and dad.
I'm tired. I told you, I'm tired. I'm happy for you. And I signed some divorce papers today. It's only my 5th, you know, not including breakups and wedding days.
Oh. Well, it was nice to see my parents together for a little while.
I've had too much time to think about my life. And right now I'm up to Gus, and I just keep thinking, God, what was I thinking? A poor man. Why did I...
Don't say that. Don't. He cared about you a lot. It just was... It
Bad
was
timing?
How are you?
I'm peachy. How are you?
I'm fine.
Where's your car?
I walk when I can, save money on gas.
Is Cassie giving you a lot of shifts at the Beacon?
I know you don't look so good.
Ava's getting my meds. I'll rest when I get home.
Home like Reva and Jeffrey's, or home like the house you took from me and my son? What are you doing out here?
Where are you living, anyway? That motel?
We moved into Buzz's boarding house. Frank helped us out.
Frank's a good guy.
Yes, he is.
So I hear that Rafe, they didn't press charges.
I heard he offered to pay his bail.
I'm glad I didn't have to.
Well, thank you anyway. Gus.
No. What are you doing?
Just
Gosh, stop it!
Why can't you just sit there and be quiet for once?
Ugh. Stop it! Stop! Just stop! When you look at Rafe, you see Gus, right?
Of course.
And you feel him. You feel him with you. You feel his love.
Yeah.
I can't feel it. I can't feel him. I can't feel anything.
I don't know. What do you want from me?
No. I want your wedding rings. Natalia, wait, please. It's a good offer, and you need the money.
You are out of your mind.
Yeah, well, Gus even knew that.
Why? Why do you want my rings? You have his heart. You have our house.
I don't... The house. I'll sell it back to you one day. I'll give you a good deal.
Yeah, and I'll pay for it with what?
Well, the money that I give you for the ring, that'll help.
I can't believe you.
You need the money, right? For your kid, you need the money.
You're right. It's fine. I don't need them. And Gus would want me to take money for our son. So, here, you enjoy them. Because I don't need them. I have his name. I have his son. You loved him for a few months. I loved him half my life. I don't need those to know how he felt about me.
Excuse me. Natalia Ituro left these with me by accident. Would you make sure she gets them?
Are you resting?
No, I was just reading. Is that Lawyers in Pink auction? Because Reva's not here.
First of all, thank you for returning my wedding rings.
It wasn't my style.
I can write you a check for the money or...
Whatever. Whatever.
This is actually for you. This is Gus's stuff. Harley has some of it. I have a lot of it. So, thanks.
We can trade off on his birthday.
Why do I bother?
It's a good question, my dear.
I'm gonna make you some tea. You're very nosy.
You're very bossy.
You're welcome.
I didn't ask for that, thanks.
You know, Jeffrey's with Reva. Grabbing a man is not going to fix anything.
Well, I wasn't... You're right. I'm sorry. You are the expert. Thanks for stopping by.
This whole recovery thing is hard enough. People actually care about you, believe it or not. So why don't you just let that be the thing that you lean on? Thanks again for returning my rings.
Take the box.
Did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You didn't, really.
Hey, I was gonna call Ava, have her come over here tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah. Reva and I were thinking of doing something. You know what? We can keep it upstairs, and you know, if you need something, you can just use the intercom.
No, don't worry about it, really.
You won't be alone.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I think it's time I should go.
You heard the doctor. It's too
He's
early.
a quack. Well, this time tomorrow, you and Reva will have the place back to yourselves. Three's a crowd. Shouldn't wait for a tip. I don't have any money.
I don't feel good about leaving you alone here.
Ava's coming.
Yeah, well, she's not going to stay.
It's time for me to be on my own.
You know, Gus never lived here himself.
But he wanted to.
Okay. I'm going to come back here every day to check up on
Don't
you.
make me get the garden hose on you. Tell Reva I said thanks for the hospitality.
Moment frozen time just for me, and I look around. Could you touch me just so that I know it's real? 'Cause it all can be found. The circles made a sound.
I need help.
Today. Time slips unseen, unkept. Secrets seldom learned. Things we had in mind, but never said a word.
You look a little tired. You okay?
I'm fine.
I don't know. You're like more tired nowadays, and you don't laugh as much.
You're not that funny. Come on, let's go.
Mama, what are we doing here?
Don't try to distract me. You're gonna go to the doctor.
I don't mean the doctors. I mean like this town. You know, Gus is gone, and you know Daisy and I broke up. So, what are we doing here?
Hi, you're early. I'll pitch Dr. Livio.
There's no rush.
No rush. The sooner we get in there, the sooner we can get out.
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter? You worried about something?
No, it's just I'm not too crazy about the other doctor. I kind of miss Dr. Harvey.
Been thinking a lot about Chicago lately.
But it's just that it's still my home, huh? And I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but especially now that Gus is gone, it's just,
hey,
what's the point?
What's up?
Hi.
What's up, man? Hi, Mrs. Raines. How are you? Have you seen Ava Peralta? I know she was here with her mother.
I know she went out, but her mom's still here, so I'm sure she'll be back.
Okay.
Olivia's here right now? Is there something wrong with Gus's heart?
But Dr. Maida is just being really cautious. I mean, he's going to give her a course of antibiotics in order to make sure infection stays at bay. But you can come in and say hello if you want.
Okay. Yeah, if you see Ray.
Yeah, don't worry. Come on.
Hi. Hi. So did you bring fresh towels? That's so funny.
I'm glad to see that you're well enough to make bad jokes.
I'm fine. So what'd they tell you?
Mrs. Raines just said this was all part of the routine.
Yeah, well, she would say anything to get me out of here.
You? I can't imagine why.
Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for stopping by, but they're gonna let me out of here in a minute, and Ava's gonna come and get me. And don't worry, I'm taking care of him.
I should go. I brought Rafe in for a checkup, so he should be done.
Okay. Really, I'm fine.
Hey, try to take it easy. You know, you got to keep your blood pressure down.
Well, I should have priority. You know, I had a heart transplant, for Pete's sake. Let the kids with the bad tonsils wait.
You know, I'm sure that Dr. Maida cannot wait to see you. As a matter of fact, I'm sure you're his favorite patient.
I hate this. I hate coming here. I hate the people. I hate the smell. I hate the color of the walls. And this is what I get to look forward to the rest of my life. This is what I'm going to be doing.
Look, try to keep a positive attitude, or you're going to be done. Really done. Okay, just hold on to that.
Shut up.
Okay, you know what? I'm sure that someone will call you a cab when you are done. Good luck.
Minutes, and I'm all yours.
Thanks.
Hi. Shouldn't you be in school?
School can wait.
Oh, I don't think your mom's gonna like that very much.
But you know what I don't like? The fact that you're sitting on a house that my dad bought for me. You don't need that house.
Look, I wanted it. I bought it. And the fact is, I'm doing your mother a favor. She can't afford the payments.
That's not fair.
There's a lot in life that isn't fair, Rafe. You're too young to understand that.
You know, it's not even like we did anything to you. I hardly have anything of my father's. He wanted me to have that house.
You feel a lot for him. You miss him, don't you?
Yes.
I'm trying to feel something. Anything. I can't seem to connect to anything. In the house, I thought maybe it could give me something to make me want to live my life.
Just find something else. You have kids,
I
right?
know, and they're beautiful, but I can't explain it. I can't help you.
No. Out. Let's go.
I told him to go to school.
He bought the house. It's our house.
Look, I explained to you why I need it.
You don't even live there.
I knew him longer than you. Does that count for something?
Rafe, let's go. Go to
She's
school.
crazy.
I know, let's go.
Oh
Out.
my God.
Here, drink.
Why do you still shit like a baby, Mom?
Because you're my baby. Sometimes you need your mommy. I know people. Just do me a favor. Just stay away from that horrible woman.
But after I got a house back, Mom. That's what Gus would want, right?
First year after a heart transplant can be challenging. But so far, there are no signs of rejection. Rest and take your meds. Don't forget mild exercise. And we'll see you next week.
And the week after that, and the week after that.
Could be worse.
What is this, a mother-son tag team day?
I'm here to take you home.